Do you have places to go and things to do this holiday season? I got you. I'm going to show you how to build a festive wardrobe that works for you year after year. How to put the building blocks in place so that you can create multiple party-ready looks that will get you through the holiday season in style. Hey, this is Netta. Welcome to my channel. My whole goal for this channel is to help you build your best wardrobe, a wardrobe that gets you out the door every single day looking and feeling your best. Now, if building a wardrobe that is easy, that is stress and drama free, that helps you look and feel confident every single day, if that's a goal for you, and I think it should be a goal for many of us, I would encourage you to check out my Ageless Style program. Now, you can buy it as a gift for your, daughter or friend or sister or mom and go through it together. You can go through it with the women who are already going through it and on this journey, who are already in the program. It's the most supportive place to get feedback about your style, a body type analysis, color analysis, all of the things. And now I'm still continuing my Black Friday promotion. So if you enroll in the Ageless Style program, you get the Fashion Fit Formula, which is my proportion system that I use to help you get the best fit for your specific body. It's based on math and science, and it's very exact to your specific body. And then you would also get the Reverse Closet Edit and Wardrobe Building Bootcamp. So almost $250 worth of free gifts if you enroll in the Ageless Style program. And we can kick off January with that new goal and new intention of building your confidence building wardrobe. So I would love to have you join us. Okay, so today, speaking of building a wardrobe, I talk often about how to be intentional about your wardrobe and how to build a wardrobe in a way that is planned and not accidental. Great wardrobes don't happen by accident. They don't happen by accident. So if you really want great style, you're going to have to think about what you're buying and how you're collecting the pieces that are going to comprise your wardrobe, right? So I've talked about the wardrobe from scratch. I had a wardrobe from scratch challenge, and I do have a 12-piece essentials list that really gives you kind of, if you were starting over with your wardrobe, and many women do find themselves in a position to start over, maybe new lifestyle, maybe new climate, maybe new size, maybe it's, sadly, a couple of the women in my Ageless Style program lost their wardrobes due to fire and had to start completely from scratch. So if you were building a wardrobe from scratch, these are the 12 pieces that I would recommend that you start with. So these are the essential pieces, the workhorse pieces of your wardrobe, and you want them to be your best essentials. You want them to fit really well. You want them to feel good on because you're going to be wearing them a lot, and they're going to be the backbone of your wardrobe. Now, on top of those pieces, you can add specific mini capsules, what I call clusters, for specific areas of your life. So you can have one for work, you can have one for church, you can have one for weekend or working out or whatever activities you choose to do in your life. So that's kind of the way I see building a wardrobe in a way that really is manageable for the everyday woman, because it's really daunting when someone says, oh, let's create a 37-piece capsule wardrobe. That's a lot of pieces, and it's a lot to think through about how all of those pieces are going to go together. But if you start with 12 essential neutral pieces, and then you build on top of those pieces, and you make sure that the next cluster that you're adding is working with those first 12 pieces, then you're going to really be able to be intentional and deliberate about how you build a wardrobe. So let me get into it, because today I'm talking about building a festive wardrobe. So for the holidays, and I talked about this for just evening and cocktails and events, dressy events in general, and I'll link that video below this one. But if you want to build a holiday wardrobe that will take you from year to year to year without having to reinvent the wheel every year, and to have some go-to festive pieces in your wardrobe that you can pull out year after year without feeling like you're wearing the exact same items, then this is the video for you. We're going to talk about the 6 pieces that you need to build that wardrobe. These are going to be the 6 pieces that you can mix with your basics. You can mix with the pieces that you already wear on repeat, and are going to help you be ready for anything that the holiday season brings. Okay, so you know that my cluster consists of 3 tops, two bottoms, and a jacket. So that's the 6-piece building block that is called a cluster, that I call a cluster. And so we're going to talk about creating a holiday cluster for you, and I'm going to add a couple of pieces outside of the cluster that are kind of unique to holiday. Okay, so the easiest way to build your festive wardrobe is to start with a two-piece set. Now this can be a suit, that's the most obvious kind of two-piece set, but it can also be a festive skirt and matching top. It can be pants and a top. There are a lot of different combinations of two-piece sets, but you want those two pieces that are just gonna automatically go together, that are gonna create a no-brainer look for you. So I'm gonna show you, like I said, it can be a top and skirt, top and pants, a feminine tuxedo suit, like a really beautiful, elegant, timeless tuxedo suit. This one is from J. Crew. That's a beautiful option for a two-piece festive set. You could also do a plaid suit. I love plaid for the holidays. As you can see, Draper James has a great plaid suit that would be a great two-piece set. J. Crew always does good plaid. Tuckerneck always does good plaid. You could also do a velvet suit like this one from Banana Republic in this beautiful rich green color. That would be a fabulous option. And a sequin suit is kind of where it's at right now. Sequins are where it's at. Now, if you want to go more classic, then go for the plaid and velvet. If you want to go a little bit more trendy, you can go for the sequin. You can go for something a little bit shinier. That's going to be a personal style issue. But the sequin, Anthropologie has several sequin options that are just incredible, including this this patterned sequin suit from a brand called Tiny. Like, how incredible is this? This is a show-stopping suit. This is not one of those suits that's not memorable. People are going to remember it when you bring it out year after year, but they're not going to care because it's so cool that you can get away with wearing it over and over and over again, and people are going to be like, where's that suit? I want to see that suit again, because it's incredible. This green sequin set from Essentials Antwerp, it's actually a button-down shirt and pants, but you can wear the button-down shirt obviously open like a jacket. So that's really a cool sequin set. And then this black sequin set from Aqua at Bloomingdale's, which is really affordable. So, you're looking at two pieces and they need to go with your, so if you're like, I would never wear a sequin suit, totally get it. Then maybe you would go for velvet, maybe you would go for plaid, maybe you would go for just a classic satin blazer and pants, but you want those two pieces that are going to go together. There's a set here from Anthropologie that's like a kind of a sparkly duster and pants. So if you feel like none of these resonated with your personal style, you need to find two pieces that suit your personal style. Again, it could be a two-piece dress, it can be a two-piece like pantsuit look, but you just want those two pieces that are going to work for your style. Okay. After you have found your two-piece set, I would encourage you to try 3 tops that go. Now, this is specifically, I'm talking about a suit here. If you've got a jacket and pants that go together, the next step would be to find the 3 tops, right? So my suggestions for the 3 tops include a sweater. So you can do a graphic sweater. You can do, like with words on it. You can do a sparkly sweater. You can just do a solid neutral sweater that, like especially if you're doing something really festive in the suit, you might want to keep the sweater simple. So the goal is when you pick the sweater, you want it to go with the pants in the suit, and ideally with the whole suit. When you pick the shirt, you want it to go with the whole suit. You want all of these pieces to work together. That's what makes them a cluster, right? So like I said, it can be, the first piece can be a sweater, can be a graphic sweater, can be a sparkly and festive sweater, can be a fun sweater, it can be just a simple neutral sweater. You also want kind of a party top. Again, you want this piece to go with your suit. So it's going to depend, the festive top that you pick depends on the suit that you pick or the two-piece set that you pick. Okay, for the sweater, I'm going to show you this Fair Isle sweater from Ann Taylor. This is festive, but not festive, right? It's like just a classic winter sweater in neutral shades that maybe would go with whatever suit you chose. So again, you want to pick a sweater that's going to go with the suit. So if you've got a solid suit and the sweater goes with it, that would be a great option. Might be a great option. So again, the sweater, it depends on you. Now for the party top, which is the second piece, again, you want it to go with the two-piece set or suit that you bought. I love this one from Pomander Place at Tuckerneck. This is their Camellia Jacquard Lila blouse. It's beautiful, like pretty floral pattern, really festive. So if everything else in your cluster so far is solid, you can inject some pattern with the tops. Tops are one of the easiest places to bring in some pattern. I also think you should add, as the third piece, just a simple blouse. So you've got a statement blouse with a party blouse, you've got a sweater, which can be simple or statement, and then the third piece should be a simple blouse. I really like this wrap bodysuit from Revolve. It's like this pretty pearly blossom cream color that, you know, is a wrap style, and again, it's a bodysuit, so it'll stay nicely tucked underneath things, but you just want a simple neutral blouse for this third piece. Okay, the next step in building your festive holiday wardrobe is to add another bottom piece. Now, if we started with a suit, we have pants, right? So my suggestion would be to try a skirt for that next bottom piece. And again, your options are limitless. Your options are limitless. Again, it really depends on what you're doing with your suit. So if you've got sequins and a bunch of stuff going on, you're going to want to keep the skirt simple enough to go with those. If you've got a simpler suit, you can have more fun with a skirt. I'm going to show you a couple of really fun options. Now, a skirt that you can pull out year after year after year and is always going to be festive, but is not going to be super memorable, is the Kate Spade bow skirt. I think this is a fabulous skirt. It's got this big bow detail on the front. It's really pretty, really festive, but again, it's solid and neutral, and it's going to go with everything else that you're choosing. A silk slip skirt, I've talked about these all the time. That's a great neutral, easy, simple piece that should go with everything else that you've chosen. So a velvet skirt, same style, like a really simple velvet A-line skirt, a velvet straight skirt, a velvet pencil skirt would be a great option as well. You can do a leather skirt. That would be a nice option to add a little bit of texture and a little bit of interest to your cluster. I love this lame slip skirt from J. Crew. So again, if you pick like a neutral tuxedo, you can throw in a dash of shine with this slip skirt style in this beautiful but kind of trendy lame. So you're going to really want to think about, are you assembling a cluster that you're going to have for years? Or are you assembling a cluster that's a little bit more trendy and maybe you're only going to wear it for a few years? That's completely up to you. I also really like this sequin pencil skirt from J. Crew. They had a green one. Now they have a red one. They are stunning. Just a great conversation piece and statement piece, but these are never going to date. Like, these are never going to date. Yes, they might be having a moment, but there is not, like a sequin pencil skirt's never going to go out of style. I also really like this fringy skirt from Chloe Kristen. I think that's a really, really fun option. So, I also think a taffeta full skirt is one of the key pieces to have for evenings. So if you do tend to get dressed up over the holidays, you can add this to the tops that you chose, the suit jacket that you chose, and have an instant party ready look. Free People has a really nice one. I think it's called their Amelia skirt. It's just lovely and actually very affordable. And Frances Valentine also has a really, really nice one. It comes in red and green, I think, as well as black. But having one of these pieces in your wardrobe, if you ever get a last minute invitation for a cocktail party, you throw on the party top and the skirt and you're going to be ready for any cocktail occasion. It's also office party appropriate. So having a piece like that, I just think you cannot beat it. Adriana Papel always has them as well. So you just want like that classic kind of 1950s feminine full black kind of taffeta skirt silhouette, black or a color. Black is going to be obviously the most versatile. Okay, you could also do a tulle skirt. Anthropologie is, the gold standard for tulle skirts. They always have some beautiful ones. So really, you're going to pick that silhouette that works for you and that works with the other pieces that you chose. So, you've now chosen a two-piece set, which is a jacket and pants, right? And then you've chosen 3 tops and you've chosen an additional bottom. And that's it. Your cluster is built. You have 6 pieces that are going to mix and match and create multiple outfit options. If you find that you're choosing pants instead of a skirt, you can do the same thing. You can choose velvet, you can choose leather, like this pair from Dynamite Clothing. It's a great pair of just simple black pants. You can choose even jeans, depending on your lifestyle. You can choose like black jeans because they're more evening friendly, or a dark pair of jeans. You could choose a pair of sequin pants. You could choose a pair of silk trousers. You can choose just a pair of classic trousers and just dress those up with the jacket and the tops that you picked. You can also pick plaid pants if you don't have pattern in the rest of your cluster. I love this fun and festive pair from Chloe Kristen. So again, same rules apply as with the skirts. Choose an additional bottom that goes with all the tops and the jacket that you picked. Okay, next I want to show you the additional kind of add-on cluster that I'm creating. And this is going to include 4 to 5 pieces depending on your needs. So it includes a dress. So you want a classic holiday dress that you can pull out year after year after year. And what you're going to do is you're going to update the dress every year with accessories. I can't tell you, I have dresses that I've had in my wardrobe for 10, 15 years. And every time I think about getting rid of them, I take them out again and I put them on, and I put them on with that season's favorite accessories, and all of a sudden the dress looks brand new. It looks completely new. It has a completely different energy and completely different style. So you want a dress that's simple enough that this year you put it on, maybe you've got silver slingbacks because they're fun and trendy, and next year you put them on with whatever that fun shoe is that is your current favorite in your rotation next year, and it's going to look different and it's going to look fresh year after year. So a couple of examples of dresses that can do this, that are simple and timeless enough to stand the to come out year after year without you getting totally sick of them. This Amelia Wickstead, this is a high-end dress, but this very simple red flattering midi dress, this would be a great option for a holiday dress. It doesn't have to be red or green. It can be a simple, beautiful black cocktail dress, but you want that dress that you're going to pull out year after year. I just love this one from Amelia Wickstead. I think it's very flattering. It's very elegant. This simple green velvet one from Draper James collection at Kohl's. It's the RSVP by Draper James. It's very simple. You could do a simple red, green, black velvet dress and then bring it out season after season and add your updated accessories. I love this green Reformation dress. That would be a beautiful choice if that's a style that's flattering to you. But you want a simple dress without a lot going on because you don't want it to be a super memorable piece. And you're going to add fun and you're going to add interest with the rest of your accessories, and maybe even one of your, like you can add your jacket to it and just make it your own season after season. Okay, the next thing that you want to look at is a pair of shoes to round out your festive cluster, right? You want shoes that are going to go with as many options for the holidays as possible. So that means a metallic. So silver or gold, whatever your metallic of choice is, a metallic is going to be the most neutral shoe for your holiday wardrobe. It's going to go with everything without dragging and pulling your outfit down like black can sometimes do. Now, you can do silver, you can do gold. Silver is having a moment, but if gold is more your metal, you're going to want to look at the jewelry and the accessories, the bags and other things that you're going to be bringing into your wardrobe before you select that pair of shoes. But if you don't already have a metallic pair of shoes that are evening friendly in your wardrobe, I would definitely consider these Sam Edelman Bianca slingbacks. They come in silver and gold. They're beautiful. They're a pretty comfortable heel height. You can do a ballet flat. You can do whatever style is going to work for you, but you just want that festive pair of shoes that will go with everything. Now, if you don't want to do a metallic, or if you have the metallic box checked already and you want to try something different, consider a pair in velvet or some other kind of festive material that can be really, really fun for evening. These Sam Edelman Janina black, they call them the black luster flats. These are velvet ballet flats. Velvet flats are definitely having a moment. They are beautiful, they're festive, they're fun, they're dressy without having to resort to a heel if that's not something that you want to do. So velvet is another great option if you don't want to do a metallic or you already have a metallic. Okay, the next category would be a bag. The next accessory you want to look at. Again, a metallic is going to be your most neutral. It's going to be your most neutral. I kind of feel like every woman needs a Whiting and Davis mesh bag. These are often easily found at thrift stores, consignment stores, vintage stores. If you have good ones in your area, they've been making them for years. They never, ever, 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 ever go out of style. They will add evening-ness to any outfit that you put them with. They're just a great go-to evening bag, and it's always my first recommendation if you do not have an evening bag is to get one of the metallic mesh evening bags. This one actually happens to be from Yves Saint Laurent, but Whiting and Davis is a brand that is known for them. That's pretty much what they do, and they're much more affordable, and so I'm going to have some of those options linked as well. But you want a metallic evening bag that's just going to be something you can reach for, and one that's big enough to hold your phone and whatever, a little essentials, but small enough to be evening friendly. And a metallic is just the way to go. Can I say enough about metallics? Obviously not. I keep going on and on about them. Okay, you can of course do leather or maybe like a shiny leather or sequins as well, but that's after that metallic bag box is checked, in my opinion. Okay, the last item that's going to round out your kind of completer pieces for your cluster is jewelry. I would recommend starting, these are so fun, the Santa baby earrings. I'd recommend starting with a pair of statement earrings for evening. If you don't already have one, they don't have to be directly festive. Like these are like a conversation piece and are just for fun, but they can be, you know, just like a chandelier earring or a sparkly earring or an oversized hoop. It can be a color, it can be a neutral. You want to pick something that's going to go with your cluster. Now, it's always easiest and safest to start with a metallic. But after that, you can inject some color if you've got a lot of neutral, or if you like to do color on color, you can do that. And you can really have fun with the accessories. But you really want that one go-to statement earring for evening that's going to take you through the festive season. Okay, now I want to show you some clusters that I created for different personal styles. Now, I'm going to go kind of quickly through these, but I just kind of want you to see what this can look like and how this can play out in an actual assortment of pieces. The first cluster I want to share with you is a Preppy Cluster. So if you have Preppy style, you might love this cluster. It starts with a black velvet suit, and then I add this fun plaid skirt, a green sweater with a fun stitch detail on it, a sequin top, and a green velvet top. To round it out, I add beautiful festive ballet flats, a hair bow if you're hair bow inclined, a pretty pair of green drop earrings, a green velvet dress, this is the dress I showed earlier, and a big bow kind of clutch. So this is a preppy inspired, and you know, everyone's preppy is going to be different, but this is a preppy cluster for a holiday that can really round out your wardrobe and give you lots and lots of options for the festive season. So let me know if this preppy, at the end when I show all the clusters, if this preppy cluster is the one that you would choose over the others. Okay, the next is a glam cluster. This is someone who wants to go all out and be full glam for the holidays. So for this two-piece set, I started with these two metallic lame pieces. They're a little bit trendy, but they're so fun, from J. Crew. So it's a halter style top and an A-line skirt in gold lame. I added a black tuxedo jacket. This is from J. Crew as well. A red satin pants. And then the sweater has a gold bow detail on it. And then the solid blouse has like sequin fringe detail at the sleeves. So it's glam on glam on glam. For the accessories, of course, I chose this beautiful black sequin midi dress, an incredible collar necklace. This one is, I believe this is from J. Crew, and it's amazing. I chose these beautiful black, like festive statement earrings, a red silky clutch, and a pair of silver strappy sandals. So that's the glam cluster. I'm going to pop it up right here. Let me know if the glam cluster is your favorite piece. Okay. The next cluster I want to talk about is the feminine cluster. This is Anthropology-ish. Most of these pieces come from Anthropology, and I'm starting with a set here, sort of a set. It is this gold kind of foil blouse. Well, it's a little bit metallic, it's a little bit chiffony, it's just very, very pretty and feminine. And then this Anthropology friendly, like to me this is a very kind of boho feminine, very Anthropology tulle skirt. I love these two pieces. Added the red velvet pants, and then two more very feminine tops. So this floral print top, and then this kind of chiffon detail top. I think these are both beautiful options. And then I added, for fun, I added a little faux fur, instead of a jacket in this one, I added a little faux fur, like cape kind of thing. So this is a very, it's deviating away from my cluster concept for a little while, a little bit, but just showing you kind of how much flexibility you have in this, and you can really infuse your own personal style and make these clusters your own. I rounded this out with a beautiful velvet midi dress, a pair of pretty ballet flats, a velvet clutch, a pretty simple necklace that's kind of like a diamond tennis bracelet but necklace, and then a pretty pair of floral drop earrings. So that's the feminine cluster. Let me know in the comments if this is the one that you would go for. Obviously everyone's going to tweak it to suit their own style, but if that looks like something overall, the vibe of that is something that you love, I want to hear about it. And then the final cluster is this edgy, kind of edgy, cool cluster. This includes two pieces, a two-piece set from Anthropology. I think this is from Essentials Antwerp. This is just very, very, like, lots of detail, two very cool statement pieces in this tank and the skirt that go together. Just love them. I think they're very, very interesting and very chic. Of course, for this cluster, I added a pair of leather pants. I added a very cool, slightly embellished blazer, but that has that edgy vibe. This incredible capelet that you would wear over a tank or maybe a fitted turtleneck that I think is just an amazing statement piece. This is a person with really bold style. A sweater that's sparkly and simple. So that's the one place where the eye gets to rest a little bit in this cluster, because this is, again, a really edgy, cool cluster. And then to wrap it up, we have a silver lame dress. This is a fun lame midi dress. It's cool. It's a little edgy. I think it goes very well with this cluster. I have a pair of sleek black pumps in a cool shape, a fun pair of kind of dangly black earrings, a really cool necklace that looks almost like a collar or choker style in this gunmetal color, and then this shiny, oversized black leather clutch. So it's evening friendly because it's a clutch and it's shiny and it's got that gold chain strap. Otherwise, I typically say stay away from leather bags if you're going for a real full-on glam evening look. So that is the Edgy Cool Cluster. Let me know if that is the one that you would choose over the other clusters in this video. So that's it. We talked about building a festive holiday wardrobe and how to really be intentional about starting with that wardrobe from scratch, adding the 6-piece clusters where you start with a 2-piece set, you add tops, you add bottoms until you rounded out the 6-piece set. Then you add an additional kind of accessories cluster with a dress, shoes, a bag, and jewelry. Let me know what you think of this concept, and if you have these pieces, you can probably assemble some of these pieces from things that you already have in your own wardrobe and just be more intentional about viewing them as part of a cluster, and then fill in any gaps that you have. Maybe you need a plaid suit, who knows? Maybe it's velvet for you or sequins for you, but what can you bring in that will work with the other pieces that you already have to create a cluster with what you already own in your own wardrobe? I always want you to start with what you already own. So I hope you like this. Let me know if you like this kind of video by giving it a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already so we can hang out more. And don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know. Is it preppy, edgy, feminine, or what was the other one? Glam for you? Which of the clusters really kind of spoke to you, at least as an overall vibe? And if you found this concept helpful, let me know in the comments. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.